Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. It's getting late in the day and I want to do a painting. And I've been doing scapes and having a really good time with them. And I've been using Floetrol that I'm going to pour into a dish and then dip out of. That's a little 4-inch container. I have some thumbnails, I have a shovel. I have all of my potential swipe cards, all different sizes and widths. And I'm thinking I'm going to do a partial shovel pour and a partial tip. And the rest is going to be swiped with Floetrol, I hope. So I'm going to put those aside where I can get to them. And I won't have to search. And I'm going to give myself permission to grab an edge catcher. Oh, I have them. Yay. And I am going to give myself ultimate permission to put some white into my sky. I never, almost never, use conventional white. I don't know what that is. But I feel today is a good day for this. I actually want to spread some of that around because most of the colors will leave a stain behind. So that's my Princeton Art Tool Catalyst Spatula number 1, my favorite. First one I ever had. I've got a few of those. That is a berry metallic from Deco Art Americana. This is a hot orchid from Color Art. This is a Hobby Lobby brand orange. I'm not sure about that yet. This is a golden product that I thought I had opened up, and it has got iridescent pearl fine in it. And if I can't open it, I'm going to at least pour with it. And it's looking very thick, but that's going to be okay. I want a pink sky, obviously. And I've got some purple, and I don't think that's going to hurt my feelings a bit. I might put a little more white on top of this, and I might make it some Anita's white metallic. And let's see if I have enough. Oh, I've got a couple more colors. I've got some of this orange. Now, I'm not going to be swiping this sky, and if I was, it would be dangerous because that yellow could be a problem. I also remember now that I want a paler color at the bottom. Not that I shouldn't do it later. That was mostly Floetrol, but I think it'll be okay anyway. So, here goes nothing. What are we going to get? I don't know. It's exciting to find out, though. I don't mind that there's Floetrol in there because I'm just going to let everything pool down and then go back again. As quick as a bunny, hopefully. Let everything continue on its merry way, making lovely stripy sky patterns. And if I could get enough paint to move it down, pick up my canvas after tipping it, and just move the puddle of paint right back down again. Does not matter that we have anything going down here. That's going to be an entirely different issue. Alright, so I love all of that. And I don't mind a little gray in my sky, because gray is pretty normal in skies. I don't mind pushing that back up and to where it belongs either. And I want some more white. I think I'm going to use the white metallic. And you know what? I really want some of that at the bottom too. Now maybe I should tip it over a little bit so it flows off. And I'm going to let it flow down. I got a couple gaps, I saw them, but you know what? I can really stick my finger right in them, or the paintballed end of a skewer, or any number of other things. I am watching that I have a flow of paint, and where the paint is heaviest, that's also where it's deepest. And I love all of that, but I want some white at the top. So let me grab the white that I used to begin with. There it is. Yes, I did. I just blew it into place. And I can use any and all of that paint that's on my edge catcher. Actually, I guess I'm just going to let it flow right down there. Because it didn't work as well as I was hoping it was going to, but it will produce some other new result that I will like, I am pretty sure. I'll let all that paint flow right back down again and flow as far as it wants to. Looks like it's time to use the torch. It might also be time to grab an OXO omelet turning spatula and take the paint off my edge catcher and put it back into the painting. And where the paint is new and heaviest, oh, and I've got more paint there. Cool. I'm going to take that too, just scrape it right up. And use it right up there. Usually I would use a Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula instead of my finger to remove that, but I think it's fine right now. I want that paint to flow over, which may provide some more things to orange. I'm backing off from the leading edge of this because I want to flow that. I need the lighter color again. Ooh, I got a cute purple cloud at the bottom. Now if you wanted to change the way this looks, you could use a straw or a spatula. And I might still do that. I've got some paint that's flowing down. And all that is making me pretty happy. Loving that sky. I want to change. What do I want to change? Where's my straw? This here. Every once in a while I like putting a few spirals. Into my sky. And then in this case it's especially fun because I'm exposing other colors. So that's pretty cool, and I might have to let it dry a little bit before I put trees in, or I might reconsider that. You know what, I've got some more paint and I was gonna try and pull that down, but I think I'm gonna just add what I've got right here. And hope I can get on with it. How are my edges? My edges are pretty good. My top is excellent. I wasted a little paint. I do need to torch, like I said, but I will show you what I've got, which is an amazing sky, really. Quick torch to release the bubbles caught in the paint so that they do not form little pockmarks when they pop or little hard nodules when they don't. Let me grab my tweezers because I see something that should have popped if it was a bubble. Okay, so I've got that little spot right here. And some paint I can put right in there. Oh, and I really like that paint at the bottom there, which is too bad because it's going to get lost. Although I think I could just do a big sky this time. If If we get an artificial sun in the middle, that's okay. If it looks real, it's okay too. I didn't save nearly as much white as I was hoping for, but I also really like what I've got. I am going to throw my spatula because I do not need this paint. Actually, I'm going to take this paint and put it right down on my edge catcher. So in case I want to use it, I have it. Or it'll go in my low-leafy silicone mat, or it'll be a beautiful edge catcher at some point in time in the future. But the spatula can go in the bucket because I have more of those. Okay, so now I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it, and I want some land, and I want to do a whole bunch of greens, and I'm more than happy to experiment right now because I don't think any of those are going to look the way they look right at this moment. I never did pull my gold out. Got some Deco Art Americana copper. I've always wanted to try the striped scenario. I think I am going to put a little bit of Floetrol. And actually, I might just dip right into the container and see what's going to happen here. Knock it off on the edge. Use what I've got to start with before deciding what else is coming. Actually, you know what? I want that whole edge. So that's what I'm going to do. To start. Use my residual paint right on the edges. Any and all. I think I want some black in there, and I think I want a clean, new and clean swipe card. Definitely want some black. And do I want turquoise? I want gold is what I want. And there it is. Now it seems like a haphazard way to go about this, but it's the only way that I've ever found that gives me the random patterns that I want. And I do want more or less random patterns. I wanted a very green type scape. Kind of want a large card. So I'm going to grab a larger card. I'm going to curl it up and dip it right in my Floetrol. And then take it off the one side if it doesn't need to be on. Been trying to convince myself to make some angles. Oh, I got little hills up there. Those are kind of cute. I wasn't expecting to like those, to tell you the truth. Here's a skewer with a paintball on the end. still want to put a tree in, but I like those. I'm really surprised. I have a lot of paint on this right now. I keep wanting to use cards that have little flakes of paint left on them. Oh, I like that. Green in the foreground. And I want some more gold, and I put it down right there. I'm going to use a little more of this. If you guys have questions for me and you want to know the colors I use, please feel free to ask. I will do my best. Sometimes I might have to go back and look at the video again. And black is a really good cell activator a lot of times. So I still want a tree on that hill, and I don't know if I have maybe too much paint, but I want to risk it. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to use my shovel as a little palette. I've got 2 minutes left to tell you guys I do sell my artwork. And maybe I should show you my Dr. Seuss hills and look for any paint that I've got that'll touch up my lacking areas. Even if it flows upwards right at this point, I don't think it's going to make any difference. So I don't have any little houses in there this time, until somebody tells me I do, I guess. Just dropped my painty card on the floor. So yes, I said I would show you guys, and I will show you guys, and I will torch and look for any places that need my skewer that I put down, and I have a bazillion of them, so that shouldn't be a problem. Sometimes the things that bother me immediately are the things that make it special, so you got to be careful not to fix things so well you don't like them as much after the peculiar parts are gone. Sometimes that includes a little bit of area that has less paint on it. But that had a lot less paint on it. And I want to steal some before I torch. Sometimes the places with the least amount of paint on them are also a real problem, because the torch at that point can easily burn the paint. So when that timer goes off, I will not have told you yet what I need to tell you, so I better get busy telling you that I have almost 1,800 videos. And if you go to all playlists and created playlists, you may find them there. If you need a link to any particular genre, let me know, because they are all organized by genre and topic and by the 100. And there are going on 18 lists by the 100. There is a monthly drawing, and you can see the exhibition video on the end screen of any video, and it will show you what that month's prizes are. And you get into the drawing by being somebody who supports the studio through PayPal or Patreon. I prefer PayPal. Not much is going on. I don't usually get any more than a couple 20 at maximum people in a month. I want to put a tree up on that hill. I'm feeling like it's risky. I'm going to use... Yes? Come out. Please come out. Okay, suddenly I'm not having any paint come out, so maybe I'm not supposed to do that right now. Alright, well, if you see a tree in the thumbnail, and I didn't have a chance to do anything with it, come out. Thank you. This is my attempt to do that right now. I don't want to do it upside down, though. And I'm going to put some green stuff in there, I think. And then I will put